Hi, it's Lynn from LynnieCDesigns. Thank you for joining me today. I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator based in the UK. I'm going to show you how I made this card, but I'm going to change the colours up a little bit. It was my entry into this week's Global Design Projects, which was a colour challenge, and the colours were Petal Pink, Pool Party and Misty Moonlight, one of the new in colours. I use So Much Happy bundle, which comes in this really fun cling stamp set. There's 15 stamps and 11 dies, and I just love this. I've used several of the dies and I've done some pre-cutting. For today's card, I'm actually changing the blue, so I've got a balmy blue base, and then I've got 2 pieces of Whisper White. All of the measurements will be on my blog, and there'll be a link below in the description box. For the outside, I use the die cut the word happy. I've got a strip of Misty Moonlight which will go behind here and just get trimmed off, and then I have already done some die cutting. A little piece of bunting I've already stamped, and then die cut balloons in each of the 3 colours, and then I've die cut some strings and a little bow, and I've already heat embossed the word birthday onto a little piece of cardstock, and I've cut a little banner. So I'll pop those off to one side. The main reason for me coming on was to show you what I did to the front layer to add a little bit of interest. So with one of the dies, this one here, to make a cloud mask, and I've seen there are various templates and stencils out there, but I wanted to make my own. And I'm going to use Blushing Bride to create a background and pop that across there, and because this is a larger post-it note, it'll keep this quite secure. So you can use a sponge dauber or a piece of sponge. I've just got some blending brushes. These are just ones that I've ordered from Amazon. As you get a set of 3, and I thought in case I didn't really like them, I would just get the cheap versions, but actually I love them. Easier for me to hold, and I'm just dabbing in the ink, and I'm starting off quite lightly and just building up a little bit of colour along that edge, and you can see I think that's really lovely. And I'm just going to carry on popping this down, dabbing off and coming off the template. I'm sort of starting on the template because I think that gives a nice softer look, and you can see you're just building up the colour there, going in circular motions, and I just think that's brilliant. So let's do that. Do that like that. Hope everybody's keeping well in these very strange times that we find ourselves. We're mandating masks in shops from next weekend, but I'm already using them. Let's just pop a couple of little ones down here, and I just love the look of that. I'm very happy with that, and then I'm just going to very quickly do a little bit on there so that it's not quite so starkly white compared to the rest, but you'll see when I take the mask off how fabulous that looks. Now I didn't get that straight, so we have to move that down a little bit. Everybody makes a little mistakes here and there, There we go, that's better. And I'm going to use the same bit of post-it note. There we go, pop that on there. Let's close that down. And I'm going to add the polka dots with this mask. Now these comes in a set of 4, and they are called the Basic Pattern Decorative Marks. I've got some embossing paste here. Give it a bit of a stir, and I'm going to scoop a fair bit out. And with the re-inkers, I'm going to add just 1 drop. This is a silicone matte, and I use this quite a lot. Let's just make sure that that's nicely mixed in. But I've got a little tub of warm water to the side here, and I'm going to, so that I can pop my bits in once I've used them. And you could do it randomly, but I'm actually going to just smooth it down and go right the way across the whole piece. Just going to smooth it on. It's a bit like smoothing on icing. I don't really do a lot of baking, so that's why it's a bit painful to watch me do it. There we go. Scrape that off and then pull that up. Pull that off. And that's created a really nice, fun background. So I'm back, that is on the balmy blue. I'm going to keep having that underneath there because it really helps it to pop. I'm really happy with it. I think it's just gives a really lovely texture. I'm going to just put a little bit of glue down both of these, this edge and that edge. Fabulous. And then with a pair of scissors, there we are. That just makes it really pop. Let's bring on the other bits. Bunting, 3 strings, a little bow and some balloons. I've got trusty silicone matte again. I'm just going to pop a little bit of glue on there. And with little die cuts, you could use a sponge. I'm just going to pop on glue with my finger. That, like that. Lovely. And I can use a pair of snips just to snip that away and that away. I'm going to use some dimensionals here on the banner. I've got mini dimensionals. The larger ones would work just as well. And I'm going to pop that under there. Lovely. And then let's decide where we want our balloons. Actually going to stick that on the base first. Oh, we haven't stamped the inside, so we can quickly do that. Have that on the top, and Add some more glue. Pop a little bit in there on either end. I'm going to have this one laying flat like that. The balloon coming off the balloon. Have the string the other way around on that one. Like so. Pop that there, and then I'll add this one with dimensionals. So we want to have the stringy bit added with a dimensional to hold that on. And we will stick that one there. There. And I'm just going to cut that down a little. Perfect. So let's take that stickiness away. Oh, one last little thing. The very top one, I want to have a bow on. There we go. Love it. And then the inside, I think we will do that one there, that one in pink there, and then a tiny blue one. Perfect. And then just with a pen, I'm going to draw a little wiggly string. So I hope you've enjoyed my video. If you're not a subscriber, then please hit the subscribe button and the little bell so that you get notified when I post a video. And I would love you to leave me a comment and let me know what you feel about this card or any of the videos and projects that I share. So thank you very much for watching. Those are the two cards, and I will see you all again soon. Bye bye for now.